state of Michigan is on the receiving end of billions of COVID relief dollars, and Governor Whitmer is now using some $5.5 million of those federal dollars to incentivize getting the vaccine.
But there appears to be concern over who is eligible for the sweepstakes money that the governor is offering, and it's the very first people who ever got the vaccine. Rod Maloney live tonight. Rod, this is catching a lot of people by surprise here.
Well, about maybe 300, 400, somewhere in that number. But let's take a look. To win the Vax Cash from the state of Michigan, you have to register, and your first date would be December 1st of 2020 if you received your vaccination. But Ray Corbin of Troy said that, well, he was watching Dr. Frank McGeorge on Channel 4, and Dr. Frank talked about a vaccine study that you could become part of, and this was last summer, and he did just that. But now he says he's not eligible. With COVID abating and too few vaccinated, in the governor's view, she opted for an incentive.
Trying to seek if we could get a change to the gaming statute. That was not something the legislature was interested in, so we pursued other vehicles for doing this.
The governor deciding since the vaccine became available to the public last December 1st, that was the date she'd use for people to register to get their chance to win the sweepstakes money. But let's rewind to last August. 69-year-old retired Troy engineer Ray Corbin took his own calculated risk.
I decided there was something I could do in light of everything that we couldn't do, and that I would try and help by being a volunteer for the Moderna vaccine.
He and his wife Carol decided he would join the 26-month-long Henry Ford Moderna study, which came with its own incentive.
And they said, "Oh no, you get paid for this." And I said, "I don't want to get paid for this." They said, "You don't have any choice. We're going to put money on this debit card."
In so doing, he received his first of 2 vaccine doses last August 30th, which leaves him out of the fun.
When I saw that, I was actually quite taken back.
Now, his wife Carol received her vaccine after the December 1 deadline.
I did, by the way, I did help her register.
Which is what alerted him to the fact he's not eligible.
Sometimes I don't understand government thinking.
So we reached out to the governor's office today. They got back to us and said, look, it's Meyer who is administering this program. We should talk to them. We reached out to Meyer. Didn't hear back yet, but we're trying to figure out what's going on with this. Hopefully we'll have an answer for you by tomorrow. Back to you.
Rod, how much is the incentive Ray receives from the study?
Well, he gets $1,100 if he stays through the end, which he says he does. And by the way, he says he thinks that the incentive is a great thing. He doesn't have any objection to vaccinations, doesn't even want to be causing trouble. He just thought it wasn't fair, and that's why he brought it to our attention.
Yeah, and obviously there's a difference between $1,100 and whatever the sweepstakes would be. Yeah. All right, Rod, thanks.